Hey guys, I'm here to do the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7 episode 20. Y'all gotta forgive me, like first of all I got a headache, but we're gonna get this recap going. But then my dude told me right before I pushed record that I was about to cook dinner. So yeah, okay. Um anyway, first before I start this video, I wanna do a couple of shout outs. Shout out to what's his name? Reggie Haynes TV. He got a channel. It's not a new channel. He got a channel on here on YouTube. You guys go check him out. He like got this he started his documentary of his life, and I found it really really cool. So y'all go check out Reggie Haynes TV, and also our boy Jay Hunt. He got a new channel called A Darrell's Reality. ADARELZ Reality. Go check subscribe to his new channel. We've been rocking with his other channel, JD Hunt. So, let's check him out on this one. Anyway, let's get on with this review. It started off with Kenya in the pool giving us all kind of MILF model in the pool. Like I was rolling, like she just had to be seen. They were supposed to have been packing up to go to the next spot. They was leaving the farm. So Cynthia, Claudia ended up trying to come and get her. And she was like, well, let me get out the pool real slow. And then get out the pool and half her ass is coming out of her damn bikini. I'm like, girl, yeah, you want to be okay. Even though she ain't got no kids, but she just one of them MILF models, that's all. Like, girl, your time is past. I can't say she looked bad. Yeah, she looked good. Um, then they go to Kenya's room, like to pack up her stuff or whatever, and they talked about how nice it was at the farm place. Then they talked about the dinner, and Claudia was telling Kenya how she was proud of her because she could still be mad and stuff like that. Then they just basically talked about her and Phaedra and how she just wanna go into the talk cool, positive vibes. They just wanna just she just don't want it to be no tension or whatever. So I thought that was cool. Cynthia was like, yeah, Phaedra forgives who she wants to forgive. And I'm like, everybody do. That's a part of life. She don't have to forgive who she don't want to hang out with. I can't say that. Uh, I say you can forgive people and just move on. You ain't got to be cool with them no more. I do want Phaedra to get with Cynthia and talk that shit out or whatever and just move on. Y'all ain't got to be cool no more. Um, So like I said, Cynthia tells them hope they just agree to move on, and that's hopefully what everybody high hopes that this it is. Claudia says, Claudia made a statement talking about Kenya has wet hair, and it takes 3 hours. Sorry, Claudia, boo boo. No, boo boo. Maybe girls that's got mixed hair, but not black girls. Like, cause girl, I can do wash, blow dry, and flat iron my hair within under like 45 minutes. So no, everybody, that's if you high maintenance hoes. I'm just saying. Um, then all the ladies go to this next spot. It's a nice ass hotel. They got them a private butler, so that was cool. The lady arranged the rooms for them. This time ain't nobody picking out who want what room. They had already had that arranged, so I thought that was cool. Um, Phaedra was making little comments in the confessionals about talking to Kenya that was irritating the hell out of me. And he just don't talk to her right now. But I was like, this is the best time to talk. This is the best time to talk to get it over with. So y'all go on the rest of the trip. It won't be no shade throwing. It won't be no side eyeing. It won't be none of that. Let's get it over with. And maybe the producers told her to wait. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. People do things at their own space. Um, Nene in New York. I'm gonna get Nene on out the way because it wasn't a big deal. She went to go try on these dresses from the designer. Let me tell y'all, her and Greg is the most unprofessional people. Fuck. Oh my god. Like they go try on these dresses. He tells her no. Before he tells her that. I think when she came out with the dress and Greg was over there trying to do that little dance. I understand. It was cute. It was funny. But did y'all see how the man was looking at them when they were talking about the big booty and he twerking and he going all like this, and I'm like, this is so unprofessional when y'all supposed to be taking care of business. Then she was unprofessional when the man told her to twirl and she was like, I don't twirl. You could say spin, and I'm like, you unprofessional. Like, I'm trying. I'm trying not to talk bad of you, and you still do stupid stuff. Yeah, they showed all her past and how she was a stripper and how she went through it with Sheree and how she went out with everybody and she became a rich bitch and all this kind of stuff. But I'm like, your soul is still black. Like you just still got this evil spirit. So as much as we want to congratulate you, we look at you and say, Hmm. Because even when the people gave you the thing walking down the street, you was like, I'm on Broadway. Bitch, please. There's a lot of people on Broadway that go to, regular shows. And girl, calm yourself down. That shit only, what, 6 to 8 weeks? Whatever. Um, the ladies go out to go shopping and to the little volcano thing, and they gonna go ride horses, or they on the bus, and they, just having a really good time, and they twerking and stuff, and Portia and Demetria had a twerk off, and to me, Demetria won. They talking about Candy over there talking about it was a tie because Portia got the bigger booty and Demetria Couture got the dancing skills. I was like, bigger booty don't have shit to do with that. I'm sorry. Demetria won hands down. And Phaedra was talking about, I'd rather be doing something educational or something, getting smart, some shit she said. But I'm like, you in a setting with all women. What's the problem with twerking and having fun? Now, if you at the club and you feel like that ain't for you, then that ain't for you. But to do it just with your homegirls and y'all having like ladies' day and ladies' night or whatever, just having fun, I didn't see the damn problem. This told you, y'all act like y'all cool, but your confessionals say otherwise. Um, then you got the Princess of Thotlina. Um, she always got to be seen. I don't understand. Like everybody be dressed up, and it's all. But we always got them one friends. Everybody be all cool, and then we got the one friend that gotta either have her ass out or titties out. And in this case, Portia had both of them out. I don't expect nothing more from Portia ever. That I went on this. I'm gonna go on a rant about her, and I don't want to make this video long, so we're gonna move on. Candy was throwing shade at Kenya, and when Kenya was saying something about a drone course, and it was just like, why y'all throwing shade and everybody's supposed to be cool? I don't care if it's friendly shade, whatever. When y'all group ain't that strong, y'all can't be throwing shade at all. Period. Um, they all doing them getting on the horses. They get kind of scared. They just talk her through it. That was cool. Then they going through it, and I think it was Kenya. Somebody magically said them ponchos magically appeared when they gave them ponchos when it was raining, and I was like, well, yeah, who did y'all have them in a knapsack on the horses? Okay. I can say Portia picture that she was taking with the girls when they got to the top and they looked over the thing. I thought that picture was cute. They had to hit these softballs in the water, I guess for luck or something like that. That was tradition or something. So that was cool. Like I said, this trip was really cool when the ladies was it was no really arguing. It was shade throwing in confessionals, but they wasn't really arguing. So I thought that was cool. Then they go fruit shopping, and Portia was like, "I thought we was gonna go, Louis Vuitton and shit." I'm like, yeah, only Portia. That ain't where y'all at, boo boo. But I was like, some other people had the wrong idea too because some of y'all had on heels, and I was like, if y'all fall, then what? Who gonna be liable for y'all to be doing? Y'all should have figured out where y'all was going. Phaedra calls her pastor and gets advice. The man that blessed her house to get advice from him about talking to Kenya, and he just tell her no fussing, and he give her all these little quotes and stuff like that. So her and Kenya talk, and Kenya just basically let her know like, I'm gonna let you talk. I want to see what you gotta say since you always say I cut you off, and I'm trying to work on that, so I'm gonna just listen. And so, Phaedra just at the beginning of the conversation, I was getting Phaedra wasn't sincere. I really wasn't. She kept on saying, she did say I was in a place of anger and hurt. And when hurt people, and that's so damn true. So yeah. And remember Nene had said that too when she was going through that divorce shit with Greg. She was being real nasty and mean. I don't know what's the problem now. But she was being real, real nasty and mean, and she kept on saying it was because she was going through that divorce. And Phaedra is feeling like that. She was going through all this stuff with Apollo, but I'm like, you were mean to her before you was going. Apollo got in trouble with the legal system, so yeah, that's why I was looking at her a little side eye. And I was liking how she talking about I've been ready to move on. I'm like, you a lie. And then she kept saying, I didn't call you a whore this year. I called you this. And still trying to throw those shade to her. But I like how Kenya was calling her out on it, like, you do this, and then, because they were talking about, like, where it started at, and it started out with that booty video, the donk and the horse and whatever. And then, Phaedra, she told Phaedra, like, you took it too far. You start calling me whores, and, I was telling you this wasn't true, and all this kind of stuff. And Phaedra admitted that she was going, by what her husband was saying. And she was like, well, now that I'm not with him anymore, now, what she say? Now that I'm not with him no more, I want to believe it. And I'm like, and I think that's when it kind of broke her down when she kept, because the Phaedra did apologize to her, but at first it didn't feel like it wasn't there, but she did say, I really apologize. So that was really cool. And then, Phaedra said, I want to believe it, but I rode with my husband. And a lot of ladies do that. They roll with what they man say, boyfriend, husband, and stuff like that. They say or whatever. And then when you throw a little side comment saying, "Well, stop texting me," then she don't know what to believe. But after so many seasons, and this lady keeps saying, "I didn't do it," and then you going on interviews to defame her name, and it was just a mess on both parts. I can say that. It was a mess on both parts. They both agreed to work that shit out and stuff like that. I don't know if they will. Because Phaedra kept saying it's in the past. It's in the past. Phaedra don't like to, that's why her and Candy friend, they don't like to address shit. But they say it was in the past, so I hope it's in the past and all that kind of stuff. And they go join the other ladies. It's cool. The other ladies was playing a drinking game when they got there, whatever. And they were doing that never ever game, and we found out Demetri ain't never been on no girl on girl action. The other ladies had done some kind of form of girl on girl action. What I don't like about it is when the other ladies doing Candy the first one, like, what happened? What y'all talking about? It ain't your damn business. And I like how Phaedra shut her down. You wasn't invited, so it ain't your damn business. And another thing I don't like is when the ladies, when Phaedra was in the other room talking, and the other ladies was reenacting and what they think was being said and all that shit. I'm like, y'all being messy as fuck. Y'all want these ladies to work this out, but y'all just being messy as fuck. Y'all didn't have nothing else to talk about. Nothing. But anyway, the end of the show, I'm hoping this don't cut off. But if they do, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, all that. I do about a ghetto view, but I'm hopefully let's go past the 15-minute mark. But yeah, they talked about that and how they, cool or whatever. And then after all of that, the next day they had this last meal or whatever before they left or whatever. And everybody, Claudia's hungover. They talked about how much a good time they had. They brought up Nene, had been talked to Nene. Portia the only one talked to Nene and told her kind of what's going on and all this kind of stuff. And Nene wished them well. I'm like, that wasn't any business what was going on, but okay, you could have called and checked on her, but that ain't her business. But she said if Nene was here, she would have stayed in line. And all the other ladies was like, no, she wouldn't have. No, she wouldn't have. It would have been separated. And I'm glad how Candy even caught that out. Like it would have been separated. The Phaedra and Portia would have still been over there with Nene, not giving nobody a chance, still throwing comments and stuff like that. Yeah, she would have still been doing that if Nene would have came. I do think Nene would have brought this group down. So I'm glad that they is being really, really cool. Next week we see Claudia gonna keep going at Nene, and I'm like, now Claudia, you're taking a little too overboard, especially with a bitch tell you to back up and all that kind of stuff, and you still, you know, Nene must not, well, not trying to be about that life, cause she's still Nene. But you don't get in people's spot. I'm sorry, I like you, Claudia, but you don't get in nobody's spot without getting boo bopped. I'm saying. Maybe it's a grown woman in Nene because me personally, you would have got this close, you would have got hit because bitch, I'm telling you, I want to talk to you. You still left it at that as a grown ass woman. I don't know. Um, but like I said, it was a cool episode because they wasn't arguing. They were having a lot of fun. We got some things accomplished. Some things I'm like, I don't know. It's only this episode. We gotta see. And through their confessionals, I still wouldn't be nobody's friend, be cool with nobody. I'm just saying that whole Candy and Phaedra cool now, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. But anyway, that was my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 7, episode 20. Make sure you follow me once again on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and share my videos, like them, subscribe. Make sure you check out Ashley Miller. It's another stubby I wanted to shout out here in Vegas. Her name is Miss Thang 93307. Thank you for subscribing. She actually hit me up and said she lived out here in Vegas and she was a new subby. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.